Oh my God. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. Lord have mercy. First of all, the amount of people in the comments that are agreeing with this, I'm sorry, what? Please get a fucking grip. Better yet, go to therapy. Go to fucking therapy. Because not the people in the comments saying, that's not fear, that's discipline. So, reading someone's body language is no longer a thing. Understanding a child's reaction towards a person entering a room and the entire demeanor changing like you flipped a fucking switch is no longer a thing. Or are just fucking dumb. I don't know. The choice is yours. But the amount of people in the comments agreeing with this utter bullshit, it's beyond me. It's beyond me. But it's okay. These are also the people that would be like, I was beaten, I was hit, and I turned out fine. No, the fuck you did not. You did not, because you are now as an adult on TikTok leaving comments about a video where, disclaimer, of course, that's only a very short amount of time. That's very, but well, they put it out there, so it is what it is. So you are now on TikTok talking about videos where the entire behavior of a child changes when a person enters the room. And if that's not a fucking red flag to you, then I don't fucking know what to tell you. So you did clearly not turn out fine. You did not. I'm sorry. Let's start from the very beginning. Point one. Why the entire fuck do you bring out your fucking phone to record your child in an emotional stage like this? Quickly. Why? For clicks, views, clout? Good. Just tell us you want to give pedophiles something to work with and go your fucking way. So much easier. Secondly, you saw, and by the way, I just want a big fat disclaimer: no child cries without a reason. Flabbergasting, I know, right? We are so conditioned and trained and socialized that children cry without reasons. That children being emotional or going through brain development is crying for no reason. That's not, no child cries without a fucking reason. You just don't know the reason. And that's fine, because we cannot always know the reason clearly. There are gazillions of times my children have cried and I have no fucking idea why. I have no, but it does not matter. Shockingly, it does not matter, because what your child needs in this moment is understanding, consoling, bonding, not for you to bring out your goddamn phone and record your child in an emotional stage like this. Hello. Thirdly, why the fuck? Okay, I get that there is a primary caretaker and a secondary caretaker. I think we can all agree to that. And in today's society, mostly the primary caretaker is the mother. Also got that. Still, there is a special way every child connects with their parent. The way my children connect to their father is not the way they connect to me. That's different. And the way they connect to me is not the way they connect with to their father with. And they go to each of us with their own special needs. Like, for example, when it comes to jumping around in the fucking trampoline, they will come to me, because I'm that childish kind of parent, okay? Which their dad does that too, but mainly because I'm the primary caretaker, they come to me with that, okay? So when we maybe go for amusement parks or whatever, there's no questions about that. They drag their dad along because they know he's going to play along. That's not even up for debate, okay? So when your child has an emotional meltdown, whatever you want to call it, it is for you to connect with your child. It is for you to be, and there is a saying, or I read that some days ago, the louder your child gets, the more quiet you're supposed to be. And I know that's fucking hard because it's triggering. We've all been there. We've all outshouted our kids. We've all tried to put them in their place. Blah, blah, blah. We've all been there. Don't fucking tell me nothing, okay? I know. When I'm in the children's room with them and my kids have a meltdown like this, their father comes in, snaps his finger, and they jump on the bed and instantly stop crying, red flag. Red flag. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. That's not discipline, that's fear. And don't get me twisted. Fear does not necessarily mean they are afraid of being beaten. Fear can also mean I know I'm not going to have my emotional needs met. So there's no need for me to cry because this person is not going to hear my crying. That's also fear. Because y'all are so stuck on the thought that fear is this, oh my God, I'm going to get beaten. Oh my God, my dad is going to hit me. No. Emotional unavailable parents also create fear in children. Like I said, go to fucking therapy, then you will know that. Because I'm going to therapy, that's why I know that. Fourthly, why the fuck do you put the disciplining part on the dad and the recording part on yourself? Why did you not try and connect with your child yourself? The whole video of your child is having a meltdown, the dad comes in and ends the meltdown by his presence, and then you labeled it, that's why dads are important. And nobody saw nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So let me just get this straight. Dads are not important for emotional connections, for presence, for representation, for teachings, for identification. Dads are responsible or important, in your words, for ending meltdowns by their sheer presence. I mean, I get that the person did not imply all these things I said, but there is a particular picture you create of your partner, your child, and partner connection in the public when you record bullshit ass videos like this. Because I'm sorry to say it, if I need the children's father to come and end a meltdown and I can't do that myself, I don't know. I have failed to connect with my kids. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And that can happen under many circumstances. That can be treatable, but it can also be personal failure. It is what it is. You know, not every mother should be one, clearly, which I'm not saying that this one should not be, but this entire video is just wrong. It's wrong. It's stupid. It missed the entire point because dads are important for so many things in a child's relationship and their life, their character development, their brain development. 2 billion things he could have said. 2 billion things. And especially because the role of a father in society is still not getting the recognition, one. Secondly, the importance it needs. Because let's just be fucking for real. Even in society today, the main care, everything around childcare is the woman's responsibility, the mother's responsibility. So maybe instead of creators on the internet trying to break certain stereotypes and showing the importance of a father on an emotional level, no, they buy into the whole, the dad is the strong, emotionless part of the family that ends tantrums because he's strong and he's disciplining the kids. What happened to soft fathers that show emotions, that hold their children, that kiss their children goodnight, that sing their children to bed, that if the kids cry, carry them up and console them? What happened to soft fathers that are very much emotionally available to their children? Y'all are just weird. Y'all are fucking weird. Like, tell me why the fuck I read bullshit like, fathers are not for emotional connection, they are for providing. Y'all are this close to the truth and still scored miles away. Like, just say your father was absent, you wanted him to be emotionally present, he wasn't, and you suffered from that. And as an adult now, you think that was the right thing to do. Because please, what do you mean? What do you mean fathers are not for emotional connection? Hello, y'all need to go to therapy. It's not cool because you're going to continue that generational trauma onto your kids, and then you become absent fathers, and you think because you paid bills at one point or another it will all be sufficient. No, you need to be present. Your children need your fatherly figure, fatherly love, fatherly emotional connection, everything. Be a fucking dad, God. Play with your kids. Connect with your kids. Be present in your kids' lives. What do you mean by providing? Providing is the bare fucking minimum. That's what you're supposed to do as a parent. That has nothing to do with gender roles. Be a fucking dad. My God.